Welcome to the Power Friendship Podcast, episode 86. 86. DC's Rebirth, something like that. But I am your host, Sailor Games 18, with my co-host, Benny J. Blanco. Here to give you a daily dose of friendship, and also tap in, tell your friends. Also, hit that like button, comment, rate, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Hit the share button because we love you. Also, drink your water. Love yourself. Buy Benny's book. Buy Benny Boy. Buy it at Amazon. Buy Benny's book. But let's get into the show. How are you, man?
I'm doing good, bro. How about yourself?
Feeling the aster. Just finished watching the Legion of Superheroes, which is pretty good. I watched it. Yeah. Pretty good movie. DC's animated universe is making waves. I see what y'all doing. The art style's a little different. It's a little crazy, but I dig it. I'm banging with it. But we got an action-packed show. We got that DC slate, though. And we got that news, though. We're going to try to get right to it, go straight to the facts, hit the way we hit it. We're going to have some questions. We got questions. We got a lot of questions. Also, books are selling out. Buy comics at local bookshops and bookstores. But let's get it. I got news. Okay. So, Scream 6 is the longest-running Scream ever. It's going to be 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Oh.
Listen, the only answer is yes. That's it. I don't care what we doing, who we stabbing. Just don't kill Kirby, you sons of bitch. Y'all made that post the other day. I'm on your ass, Scream movies. All right, don't. Please look. Don't kill Kirby. You can kill Jenna Ortega. We know you ain't gonna clap Jenna Ortega. Like, why acting like Jenna Ortega? Jenna Ortega has a lot going on. That's all I'm gonna say. She's about to get murdered in that movie. But yeah, are you excited for Scream, Benny?
Excited to see it with you.
You better not say no. I'm going to say I'm excited to see Scream. Kirby's back. I care about Kirby. I'm not going to lie. That's why I can't. I'm going to buy a Kirby shirt. I'm getting a Kirby shirt made. So you know. That's it. Also, Ghostface is very vicious. He said he's not like any other Ghostface. Usually, movies like that, I kind of got that vibe from the trailer that he's not.
He used a shotgun.
Yeah, he was kind of aggressive. Like, do you think that would happen in a corner store in a black neighborhood? I mean, in a urban neighborhood?
Maybe. I mean,
in a bodega? You think that happened in a bodega?
Oh yeah, that's just typical. That happens almost every other day.
Day. I was kind of like, I don't think that would happen. Those
bodegas in fucking New York City, man, they're built different. Like, they see a shotgun, they're like, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
So you got. That's what I was kind of like figuring out. I said, what the fuck? It was cool though, but I'm down. I love it. I'm loving it. Everything else for Scream, I'm loving it. Also got some The Woman King hits Netflix February 16th. We're gonna talk about Netflix in a minute because y'all on some. Well, they reneged on what they were gonna do.
Oh so, wow, they released it on Black History Month. Wow, original.
You shut up, bro. What's wrong with you, man? My man already negative. Mr. Negative.
All right, first off, I just go with Morgan Freeman, what he says. He fucking hates Black History Month. You give us the shortest month of the entire year. Fuck you guys.
Yo, Black History Month. Shout out to Black History Month. All right,
yeah, fuck it. Give us fucking 28 days. 28 days? 28 days? Really?
We're not getting sponsored because of F Black people. Keep saying that, man. Come on, baby.
No, bro. I'm vetoing it. But 28 days, shortest month of the whole year. Oh, wow. Every 4 years, we get 29 days.
My man, cold-blooded. But next, Women King, February 16th, Netflix. Check it out. I heard it was a good movie. Check it out on Netflix. That 70s show has been renewed. That 90s show has been renewed. Also, more episodes, 16 episodes. I'm down. I like the show. I thought it was good.
How about you fucking put that 70s show on Netflix and not have it on the cock? That makes no sense.
He needs Peacock, people. Please. We're going to get canceled, Benny. The Peacock.
I was just getting so annoyed when they do that. A lot of people have seen that 70s show, but it would have been a good move to have it on Netflix. Nope. Yeah.
Now you got to go on Peacock to watch it. Peacock, which is very interesting for wrestling.
And you can't watch it on free. It's part of the premium package. You can't watch it like on the free version. So you gotta pay Peacock.
Freaking premium. All right, man. All right, listen, Peacock. Look, I like y'all, but y'all be on some stuff sometimes. Also, Yo, look, y'all got a good library. Y'all horror movies be alright. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all take your time. But Peacock, we on your ass too. We on your ass. Netflix and Peacock, we on your ass. All right, we on the cock. Let's get it. Matthew Lillard signed three pictures deal to Five Nights at Freddy. Benny, I was never into that craze, and I've seen the videos of how it started filming, so it's filming. It's not fake, but now in this day and age, it doesn't matter if it starts filming or not. It could be cut at any time.
Hell yeah!
3 movies.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like horror movies. I'm down. I watch any horror movie. Give us what you got. Next is Netflix has renewed on the password. We're talking about that password sharing. We all know we all share Netflix passwords. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's things about it that I did overreact. But when you look into it, it's not necessarily the worst thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking about, like you're not going to necessarily get screwed over because now they implemented. Now every 31 days you need to have whatever device you have, whether it's a phone, console, the TV, need to go in to the original user's Wi-Fi, the original account user's Wi-Fi. But for every once to 31 days, so it's like a DRM to an extent. But the thing is, it's like they did explain if you are in a package that has like multiple, like the original Netflix is 2 people can watch at the same time, so that means like 2 accounts. My family and I, we have the 4 screen watch, so we have 4 accounts technically in our one plan. So we got 4 people watching simultaneously at the same time without any issues. So they said, I think with those accounts, all you need to do, I think to like not worry about the signing in every 31 days is to like the original account holder will send like a code and you'll get it on whatever device. Type in the code and you should be good.
Okay.
But it's still a very extraordinarily anti-consumer tactics. To be honest, I mean, how can you simultaneously be the best and the worst streaming service of all time at the same time? But also, like, I think Netflix is probably still like one of the worst technically in the aspect of how. Okay, so I think like worse. If I had to put a tier, like a tier, it would probably be Netflix at the bottom. And I know you're going to be upset with this, but just because they've been doing a lot of shitty things lately,
yeah.
HBO Max.
Hey, listen, I don't blame you, man. Like they burned me. Like I went to go look for yesterday, and I was like,
because HBO Max has just been canceling a lot of things too with this Discovery merger, and also increasing their price to become the most expensive bottom line streaming service. Then 3, I would probably say maybe like Amazon Prime, because they've been doing a lot of good things lately.
Right? Did you say Hulu?
Oh, I love Hulu.
Apple TV Plus was kind of
So I would say like it would be Amazon Plus, and then probably above that will be Hulu, and then on top of that Apple TV. Just because I know that they don't have a shit ton of things on their platforms at the moment, and I know recently they did increase their service just by a few dollars, but it's still cheap still. But the shows that they have and the movies that they have are quality. I mean, how? Apple TV Plus became the first streaming service to have Picture of the Year. So, I mean, with this Netflix just, bro, there's a lot of content in Netflix, but there's a lot of shitty content, a lot of good content, a lot of good content that gets cut way too short. Like how you say, like at any point in mid-production, you can get canceled. We've seen that a lot in WB with the Batgirl film.
We should the Batgirl. We'll talk about that in a minute.
But
yeah.
What about you? What about you? So, what about your top 5? Like if you right now currently.
I've been on HBO Max for like a minute. Like I use HBO Max as when I go to bed, but I've been going.
Nothing wrong with that.
I searched for Netflix now because I kind of was like worried like that. I mean, I'm the primary holder, but I kind of worried that like maybe I'm missing stuff that Netflix doesn't have, or I look at the trailer. Like I spend an hour at least scrolling through watching the trailers for certain things, and I'm like, God, and I don't get to watch something. I understand that, but Apple TV, man, it's really good. And I'm always invested. Who's good too? Peacock is all right. Tubi is weird. Don't do Tubi. Tubi's weird. There's another one that has a lot of, but like I watched a video of a guy he paid for like all the streaming services that you don't have to, and he shows one. It's a good video, but they all have something that you want. There's something you want to watch. But Disney Plus is kind of hit or miss too. But it's only like Star Wars or Marvel. If you want to watch Marvel things, or like want to watch Wakanda Forever or anything like that, you want to watch. Like no, I'm serious. Like, I always, or Spider-Man old shows. I like to watch cartoons, but HBO Max is still my go-to because they drop new stuff every week and we don't know, and you don't like it's like they hid it, they hide it. And
you gotta promote it. They don't really promote it as much.
I said, I didn't know like the Green Lantern movie and the new Justice League stuff was all in there fast. Like damn, I could have waited, but yeah, it's either HBO Max, Netflix, Peacock because wrestling and I love like their horror movies. Been secret. I've been going through them. The Cockmore. I've been on the Cockmore. Apple TV is right up there, bro. Apple TV like kind of trumps them all as like valuable. Like I feel Apple TV has more value than like all of them, but it just need more stuff like that. If it had
it's still in its infant. It's still in its infant.
Top tier, like top tier, like quality.
Have you seen the Timothy Chalamet trailer?
Wait,
no. He just has like an advertisement for it. He was like, damn, everybody has an Apple TV Plus show. He was like, damn, Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio. He was like, I could do Prison. I could do this. It's like, Apple, give me a show. I don't know. It was just like a trailer because like how all these celebrities are doing it. Because now they're promoting a lot of the Jennifer Lawrence and what was his name again?
Chris Pratt?
The guy from Atlanta.
Charles Gambino? Oh no, Paperboy.
Yeah,
Brian Tyler Hillary or something like that.
Yeah, so they've been promoting a lot of that movie because it's been nominated for Oscars and shit.
Next, I guess we'll go to Stephen King, Billy Summers, Warner Brothers.
Oh shit, my Billy Summers over there. Yeah, that's an assassin book. That's basically an assassin that gets a job. He has to play as like a normal town guy and wait for a certain guy, but he won't be there until like 6 months. So he has to. I don't know. It's a decent story. It's like one of his really rare stories that has no horror elements into it. And I know that's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a spoiler, but don't expect any like secret demon shit in that story. It's a complete like crime drama. Because he always like goes right back to crime drama. He's been in that like big phase a lot lately. But yeah, it's a crime drama story. It's pretty cool. It's decent. It has a nice little. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to change it though. But it's good. It's a good story.
All right, I'm ready. All right. Okay, so next is I got to look at my notes, guys. I mean, I am out here raw Monday nights. All right, next is Well, Billy Summers is Bad Robot. It's gonna be made by Bad Robot, Warner Brothers.
Oh, isn't that what's his name?
J.J. Abrams.
J.J.
Right?
Abrams. Yeah, it is. It's not bad. J.J. Abrams is a good producer, hit or miss director.
Is there any books that haven't been made? It's probably a ton of books that haven't been made in the film yet. Is he the most? Is he the author that has the most?
I think technically. I think probably like the most alive. Like I mean, because I would say like maybe there's been like a lot of remakes of like old classic stuff that been they're public domain, so a lot of things have been made. But maybe like single like creator, I think he probably has the most because he will have remakes of shows, then he'll have remakes of movies. Because like every so often like a studio would just pick up because what's his name from fucking what he does the. He does did the Midnight Club. What's his name again? Who did Haunted Hill House? What's the creator's name?
Oh, Mike Flanagan.
Mike Flanagan. Like he's doing the Dark Tower series, I think. Like an actual like series for the Dark Tower, which is like Stephen King's magnus opus story that connects all of his stories together. So he's doing a TV series for somebody else, which is amazing because Mike Flanagan is probably like in all of Stephen King's like creations, like movie stuff, is probably the most devoted fan, but also the best creator because he's made a really good movie when it came to
Question. So wait, all of
the
his
Doctor Sleep.
Dark Tower is all of his stories combined?
Well, it's the hub. It's the center of like all the multiverses. So like think of it as like I'm trying to think in the comic book term, but like it basically is the hub of like all the you go to the Dark Tower or the Wasteland, and basically from there you can hop to different universes of the Stephen King world. And like in the center of it is the Dark Tower, which is like that powers basically all of his multiverses together, and whoever is in control of it controls everything. So like you can hop dimensions, time travel through it. It's weird, and that's where like the creature from It is originally from, and other stuff. Like it is wild. It's like it's a mixture of like Mad Max and like Western and like sci-fi horror all mixing together like in that central hub. It's so weird.
Question.
What?
Did you like the Dark Tower movie?
No, I thought it was complete trash.
They
literally tried to fit 7 books into a barely 2-hour movie. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
Damn. All right, next. All right, Percy Jackson's done filming. I know what that is.
The show?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I was never like a big fan of it, but like I love like I mean I think it's an underappreciated children's book just because like Harry Potter took over. But I think it's an amazing thing, and I'll actually go out of my way to go to my Disney Plus and watch it because I think it's cool because the Rick Riordan he's in charge of executive producing, so he's actually going to be way more involved.
Speaking of Harry Potter, all right, what's your deal with the Hogwarts Legacy? This whole thing I see on TikTok, Twitter.
What's wrong with the game?
Everybody
are people judging the game, or are they judging the creator of the entire universe?
Creator of the game.
What are you talking about?
They're like, if you buy this, you're over like this.
Okay, so let me say this. Well, first of all, J.K. Rowling has no involvement in the game. To be very honest, I mean they made sure that she's not involved. But at the end of the day, it does not matter. It does not matter if you remove her name from the entity. It does not matter if she's not involved in any tour of whatever project that's out there. It does not matter. At the end of the day, this was created, the soul of this entire entity, this billion-dollar franchise, one of Warner Brothers' probably top-selling merchandising and just everything. It still came from her. So people that are mad about it are still the same people that still buy the books, still watch the movies,
right?
Still does all that, or buy the merchandising because it has built such a big following that it just doesn't matter. You can't bitch about something and still like go back and still watch the movies and play the thing. I mean, personally, like I don't know. It's like at the end of the day, it's like death of the author. So once you're a creator, it's out there. Like technically, yes, you still control the entity, but it's to the world at that point. Like right after you're done with whatever, I don't fucking know. Like look, I mean, people want to bitch, they can bitch. I mean, yeah, I mean, she's shitty for what the things she does. Like it's really insensitive, but at the end of the day, if you still have the books in your bookshelf, you are a hypocrite. If you don't like the woman, get rid of her stuff. But if you still have it in your collection, in this display, you're a hypocrite at the end of the fucking day.
I'm thinking about picking it up. Are you picking it up?
Well, I'll wait maybe a week or two just to see how certain people that I trust like react to the game because I'm so iffy. I mean, just because it's been on development hell. And I don't know if it's because of the J.K. Rowling like incident where they wanted to make sure they released the game at a perfect time where it wouldn't get like backlash. But I mean, I've seen some positive. Obviously, visually, it's beautiful. They make people like us. You can actually create people like us officially.
Yeah, because I have a backlog like of game. Like I'm almost done Midnight Suns. I'm not, and I have started playing Evil Dead again, which is pretty good. They added a battle royale mode, which is kind of like crazy because that game is kind of like a lot. Yeah, it's like it's like Dead by Daylight, but like 10 times crazier because you have to communicate a lot more. You have to depend on your teammates and like character builds still the same. But I like this, but I'm down to play this game more, and I like this game more. And I look at that, I'm liking it more, but I'm just like overwhelmed right now. But I just like, how do you feel about the artists separate the? How do you feel about that?
I mean that's like how I said. That's how I said like Death of the Author. At that point, once you're finished writing or once you finish creating, it's out there to the world. And especially if you license your project to like any other like entity, like a video game entity or a TV studio. I mean, like if you're not necessarily in control of what the direction is, I mean, you can't really be mad as an artist. You license it away. I mean, like personally, I think the shitty thing was like the Fantastic Beasts series. I thought those movies were overrated and shitty. I thought, personally, they had the same director of all the other Harry Potter, like Danny Boyle, I think his name is. All he films is dark shit. It's like no life, no color. I think like having one director for the entirety of the franchise since movie 3 of the Prisoner of Azkaban, it's a terrible idea. Like, because if you watch at least the first 2 Harry Potters, they were full of color. Christopher something, Columbus something. Like, he had a lot of, like, color and life to his film. And then Boyle comes in and just makes it all monotone and gray and depressing looking. Personally, that's it. But I mean, if you, Stephen King does that. Like, he'll just sign like, hey, if you want to buy my film rights for my books, here you go, and he'll have no involvement whatsoever. Yeah, unless they ask.
All right. I mean, because I kind of like, because that's the whole thing with like, I will talk about that later because that Ezra thing is kind of sus too. That is crazy. But I can separate the artist from the thing. I do that a lot. Like, I don't care about what they've done or whatever. But the Hogwarts thing I'm kind of interested in because I'm like, Harry Potter is something different. And I might try it out. I might wait for like a week or two like you and get it eventually. But yeah. Percy Jackson, we did Gladiator 2, November 22nd, 2024. Why? I don't know. Gladiator 2. I don't know.
Bro, like, I hate when they do sequels for movies that came out 20 plus years ago. And plus, like, the first one is perfect, bro. That was a perfect Ridley Scott movie. There's no need to do a second one.
I don't like it.
Do you want it? What, is Ridley Scott doing it? Because I feel like Ridley Scott just doesn't give a shit about filming. He's just
doing it. I think somebody else.
Well, then
it's no point. Yeah, I think he's gonna just shit on it if he's not doing it.
No, bro, he's gonna shit on it. He loves shitting on things. He's like that old man that just screams at everything.
That was my boy Martin Scorsese.
Yeah,
Martin Roller Coaster. He's not wrong. Like, I hate that he it ruined it for me. He kind of ruined the Marvel movie for me. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I watched Iron Man 1 and I rewatched it, I'm like, I see.
Yeah, but Iron Man 1, man, that's just a classic because like it almost didn't even see the light of day because there was just so much development. How
also I watched the Ant-Man test footage with Edgar Wright. We were robbed. And I don't know. Edgar Wright would have killed Ant-Man. But anyway, Creed 4 will happen, which I know will happen. Speaking of Creed 4, this is George Foreman trailer out for his life movie. I probably might watch. I don't know. Boxing movies are interesting to me. But Creed 4
Wait. We haven't even got 3.
He said, Michael B. Jordan said Creed 4 will happen.
Oh, my God. I hate when they do that. Now we know that's like, oh, okay. So whatever happens here, I hate that.
He said Creed is inspired by Japanese art anime.
I know, but like I'm wondering, like, it better not have some fucking crazy ass, like,
no, he's gonna just... I think it's gonna be like slow mo, like hitting the hits. I think
it still hurts me that MGM basically said "fuck you," Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, Pennyworth has been canceled. I have not watched it. Alfred Pennyworth show has been canceled.
Bro, I didn't even know they were still doing that show.
I don't watch Pennyworth. I'm probably gonna watch Gotham Knights, give it a couple episodes. That's it. Doom Patrol, I'm just gonna binge all the way through. I'm gonna do with Doom Patrol. I love Titans. Titans is my jam. Watch Titans. Okay, please. Please watch Titans. Me and Benny are watch Titans. Next is Jedi Survivor. April 28th been delayed. Not bad. Take your time with the games, man. Take your time, because I think we're going to be stuffed with a lot of games coming out soon. Because Hogwarts comes out. Something else comes out in March, right?
Yeah, the Resident Evil 4 remake.
I played that game so many times. I'm not going to get it. But I'm not going to get it. I got it too many times. It looks good. I'm not getting it. I know I'm not getting it. I'm not. Leon's not my man's.
Yeah, but don't you get a chance to play as Anna Long at the end? Or if they have...
Yeah, you got to beat the game, though, player.
Oh, then beat the game.
But I'm not playing Resident Evil 4 again, bro. I'm so tired, man. Give me Resident Evil.
Bro, all you do is play Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 6 comes out June 2nd. All right? When June 2nd drops, I am taking 2 days off. I am in the lab. I am going ham. That's the only game I'm excited for, I think.
2 days long? Yeah, right, bro. You're going to be out with the missus.
There's a game coming out. There's a game coming out. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. There's another game coming out in June, isn't it? Something else comes out before then. But right now, Street Fighter 6, I'm going ham. All right? But it's
you're going to get beat by me, bro. I'm going to beat you up in the game.
Fine. But I know I have been playing something. But Jedi Survivor, I'm going to get. I'm excited for that. That's all I got with some news. We got Trailer Watch. I got that. Let's get to The Last of Us. Which got a season 2. Abby's coming. We know Abby's coming.
The Rock.
No, not The Rock. But episode 3 was pretty good.
Yeah, but I think it was overrated.
Overrated? Everybody says it's overrated. I mean, most people said
no. I think it's overrated just because everyone's praising it as the cinematic masterpiece. Now, don't get me wrong, did a lot for the character of Bill because when you play The Last of Us, the first one, you're playing it primarily through Joel. So you never get a chance to see the only time you saw a flashback is literally the beginning of the game when you played as Joel 20 years prior. So everything is current time. So with a TV show, you have the chance and the opportunity to explore a broader range. So a lot of characters that probably didn't get screen time will get a lot more screen time, and they devoted maybe a good 60 to 70% of the show to Bill from beginning of Outbreak to literally to that. And I mean, they changed a lot of his character, because at the end of the chapter when you're with him in the game, you just part ways, and you never literally from even when you play part 2, you never hear shit of what happened to Bill. So how they ended it in this episode was, good enough. I mean, if you're never going to explore the character again, you might as well end the character that way there. And it was sweet. It was nice. I thought it had some good relationship aspect, but then again, there's a thing that people probably don't or not talking about it a lot. It's did Frank use them in the beginning? Because there was a lot of things that he was saying to try to extend his stay. Was he trying to trick him into liking him? Because eventually they were in love, I think so. But was it a survival tactic that he was doing at first? And I don't know. I thought it was decent, good enough. Didn't really do much for Joel and Ellie per se, their journey. I mean, they just found the keys and stuff. But it leaves out a big part in the game, which was going to find the battery in the school. That shit was scary, dealing with a massive horde of infected. But I don't know. It was really nice. Of course, to show the episode is just getting a lot of attention because of a lot of the hate of the character being gay, which I was just yeah, he was gay even in the game. It was only one line that was used was he was my partner, and you could tell it was all right, he was romantically involved. Okay. So, when people say, they changed the entire character, it's no, it's pretty much the same. Just you see more of it. And, I mean, people were just uncomfortable watching two grown men kiss. And I was just like...
It's a lot. It's a lot for you, I guess. Okay.
The only thing that I was a little bit, like, I guess, weirded off was, like, that was a lot of hair in their face. Did hair get in their mouth when they were kissing? That's all I was thinking of it.
All right, man. So, Last of Us, 3 episodes, great. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved everything.
And they're changing.
No.
They're changing the location of the next episode. So the next episode in the game, they go to Pittsburgh, but in this show right now, they're going to Kansas City. But that's not. I don't think it's going to necessarily change the because you got to get it. You got to understand that what they're doing is they're trying to go to Wyoming. So going to Pittsburgh and then having that big gap from Pittsburgh to Jackson County, Wyoming that's a big gap, bro. That's too big of a gap to leave out. So what I think is they just did Kansas City because it's just like, all right, it's halfway there to Wyoming. But I still think you're still going to, like from the preview, they're still going to deal with the same thing. They're going to deal with these massive raiders and thugs. And, we'll see the character of Sam and forget his younger brother, but we'll see those two brothers. And whether or not we might get a flashback episode of them or like something, because those are two characters that I was interested too, because like, what happens to them is fucked up, but
I love the show. Bella Ramsey continues to just kill it as Ellie.
I want more of her, man. Like I wish like we got a lot of her in episode 2, which I really loved, but I'm like, oh man, I want more of her. She's cool. She's cool. There's a good balance between her and Joel.
When do you think they're gonna do the
flashback?
Yeah, when she gets.
I think canonically they might just do it like when Left Behind technically takes place. So Left Behind takes place during the winter chapters of The Last of Us when Joel gets injured. So they might do that when during the winter saga or the winter part of the show. So that will be after they get to Wyoming. Yeah, when they get to Wyoming.
During is that gonna be like what's the show? Euphoria? Like, just end the season and then do that. That's what I thought they were gonna do. Add another like a bonus.
You think so?
That's what I thought. That's what I'm thinking. Or
I mean, bro, like they could just literally do that, like a separate bonus episode, like that would be like an hour and 20 minutes, like because I mean that would be cool. Don't get me wrong, I would fucking watch that too, because then that's an entire flashback of boom. I don't know. I mean, that'd be cool if they do that, like because remember in Euphoria they did those 2 specials. Those were like it was the build up for season 2, so it was everything after. So maybe they might do that before season 2 of Last of Us. That they'll have specials.
Yeah, because Last of Us is great, man. I think it was a good show. Watch it.
Great show, bro. I love it.
I think the first episode when they were talking, like he was talking about the fungi. That was like terrifying. Like I got chills hearing that guy talk about that, and this show has just been getting better and better each time. It's so gluing and just like, I need to see how to do everything. Like I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to see the whole game. Like even Last of Us 3. Like I would.
Yeah.
Which I don't.
I mean, no, they're going to definitely do 3. Like Neil Druckmann said, there's a high possibility that part 3 will come out.
All right, Last of Us 2 will get DLC, right?
Last of Us 2 never had DLC.
I thought it was going to get like a multiplayer mode or something. No.
Well, that's a separate game that they're building that comes out this year. Yeah, they're building an entire game that dedicated to the online, and this is going to be really nice, bro. I can't wait. I'm wondering though if it's you either purchase it solely, or is it included with like a patch if you bought part 1? I don't know, but I'm excited. Because The Last of Us multiplayer is different. It's so different than any other multiplayer I've ever played in my life. It's very team oriented.
Okay. So, all right. Guess we talk about the big elephant in the room. DC is first slate called Gods and Monsters by James Gunn and Peter Safran. All right. Okay. Before we get to the nitty gritty, do you think any of these movies are going to get made?
You said what?
Do you think any of these are going to get made?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think definitely the ones you see movie-wise, yeah, they're definitely going to get made. Definitely the Superman one. Definitely the Superman one is definitely going to be made, no matter what.
All right, the whole plan was, all right, this is the plan. All right, I'm going to run it down for you. All right. So next DC movie is Shazam. Then it's The Flash. Okay?
Yeah. Which, you know what's fucked up? They already said, like, oh, The Flash is going to, like, reset everything. So what's the point of watching Shazam? And, like, technically, what's the point of watching Flash if you know already the end?
Word on the street is there's some shit going down in these movies. That's word on the street.
Apparently, he said, like, The Flash is, like, one of the best movies he's seen. That's what he said.
That's what he said the best. It said the best movie you've ever seen.
Which, I'll take that with a grain of salt.
I've heard Flash is amazing from like multiple like weird sources. I also read the spoilers. I don't care. I read the spoilers for that movie. And
why?
Because I want to know. I didn't think the movie was going to get made, Benny. At this rate, they just cancel movies like, imagine you shoot a film, right? And they say, no, we're done for the day. We're not doing it anymore.
Yeah,
we're done.
But The Flash is like the biggest scapegoat. Like, that's the best scapegoat movie you can make. So we said everything.
I had to. I wasn't going to read it, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I read it. That movie sounds wild AF. If you know from whatever you read, it's on Reddit. You can probably find it anywhere now, but it's probably changed now. All that's probably changed, like a lot, because of Ezra and what has happened before. But also Ezra has been, he said if he stays, like Peter Safran said, he's focusing on the recovery and stuff like that, so he can come back. Ezra Miller could come back. Now, I mean, at the other hand, I understand where people are upset, but then it's like, oh, okay, Ezra Miller. But I also think like that's crazy. If he was somebody else, it would have been over for him. But that Ezra thing is fine. I'm fine with Ezra as a Flash, Ezra Miller as a Flash, but I understand that what he's done also too. I'm going to buy a lot of Flash merch. Forgive me. Look the other way while you see me in the store at Target buying Flash things or with my Flash hoodie on, because I am excited for this movie. So after The Flash, then comes Aquaman 2. That's when everything starts. So reshoots have been done on Aquaman 2 has been done for a hot minutos. It's been done. So I think they're working on effects and they're working on other things for the movie. And they did reshoots. They have done reshoots. So that's why I like the thing about DC is they're taking their time and they're working on the reshoots, getting the visual effects right. You say what you want about Black Adam, it looked good. It looks good. Okay? So they also said they want to focus on releasing two movies and 2 animated shows, two series and 2 movies a year. Maybe. So that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Take your time, DC. We're cool. Build up the hype. He also said Zachary Levi, all of them could reprise their roles again, which I think is going to be cool because it's going to be Kingdom Come. Just do Kingdom Come. You could do that when Henry Cavill, all of them together, just do Kingdom Come. And then just include the actors you have now and fold them into like Nightwing or playing a certain character before that. You know what I'm saying? But also, Matt Reeves' Batman comes out October 3rd, 2025, which is not bad.
So long.
I know. And Todd Phillips' Joker will be in Elseworlds. So they're going to have an Elseworlds label and a regular DC label, which is not bad. I'm fine with that. That's good. Just like you go to the comic book shop, you get what you want. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. I like that. He also, all right. So the overarching story, James Gunn said, brought together writers room of Drew Goddard, The Martian, the movie The Martian. Is that a good movie?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great movie, great book.
Jeremy Slater from Moon Knight. Christina Hobson, The Flash, and the Batgirl. It's not bad. Not bad. She got Flash. Batgirl, I still want to see Batgirl, bro. Crystal Henry, Watchmen, the TV show, I think. which was Crystal Henry was watching.
Another one of those TV shows that had the leading black cast and it gets canceled.
No comment. Anywho, Tom King, the Batman, Mr. Miracle. I like Tom King's writing, and I know, and I also know Tom Taylor's on some writing some stuff too for the DC universe, which is not bad. That's not a bad writer's room at all. Tom King might hit you in the feels though. Hit you with the okay. Tom King hit me some feels, man. He also killed Bane. He killed Alfred, murdered. The plan is Safran says that they released roughly 2 films, 2 TV. Roughly 2 films and 2 TVCs per year in the DC. The output will not, however, sacrifice the quality to meet deadlines. Gunn and Safran were adamant that films and series will not go into production until scripts are finished, which is not a pricey for tempos and creative awareness by planting flags or on the calendar. So they're not gonna do anything until like it's slate. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So all the slate that co-leads announced on Monday will run through 2027. Only Superman Legacy, and Batman Part 2 have release dates. Oh, okay. It's not bad. All right, it's not bad. I'm down. All right, we're down. All right, Superman Legacy comes out July 11th, 2025. I like the title. It sounds very cool. You think we're gonna see John Kent?
Oh, I really hope so, man. I think that's one of the biggest things I personally miss in the movies is the father and mother connection, because that's like a big deal for Superman.
Yeah, I think that's a big deal.
But also the good one of the runs you could do is one of the Jeff Johns run where Superman fought Brainiac and John Kent dies of a heart attack while Superman was out fighting, and it's a really emotional story. It's a story that was written by Jeff Johns and drawn by Gary Frank, and Superman loses it and beats the living shit out of Brainiac in rage because of what happened. I don't know, bro. I mean, I think having that pure good soul Superman is something we have dearly missed since
starving, brother.
Since Superman 1 and 2 of the Richard Donner ones.
Yes.
I think we definitely need that because personally I don't mind having a Superman that has issues, but the purest type of Superman is the one that we've seen in Superman. What's it? What was the one with Grant Morrison? All-Star Superman. Having that type of Superman, that he is almost to the level of Jesus Christ of purity. He serves humans. He doesn't serve people. Don't serve him. You know what I mean? I think we need that personally.
It says, the start of the DCU, as Stafford put it, but it will not be an origin story of proverbial Man of Steel. It's focused on Superman balancing his Kryptonian heritage with the human upbringing, Stafford said. He is the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way. He is kindness in a world that thinks kindness is old-fashioned. James Gunn is writing it.
Wait. Say that one part again.
What?
The kindness.
He is kindness in a world that thinks kindness is old-fashioned.
That's the type of Superman we need, bro.
Okay.
Where it doesn't matter, man. That's what we need, man.
Do you think they're going to do the scene of All-Star Superman where he's on the rooftop with the girl?
That'd be amazing, bro. Because I'm not going to lie, bro. I mean, honestly, suicide has just been going up ever since the pandemic. Mental illness has been really, really, really bad with a lot of people. And to have that scene, that'd be a really powerful scene. I'm not gonna lie.
I want him to say everything's gonna be okay. That's what I want to see. I love that every day. I look at that every day, man. That panel every day. That I need to put it on my wall. I need it.
It's really good, man. Yeah, it's really powerful.
Writers, Warner Bros. DC Discovery, David Slasdall's made no secret rebooting the DC of Superman was top priority. Superman's top priority. Superman's for everyone, Gunn said. That's the 4-quadrant film that should speak to everyone in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
That Superman movie produced by J.J. Abrams through Bad Robot is written by Terry Crews, remains in development. Is going to be outside. It's going to be Elseworld. So the Black Superman, I guess, is going to be outside it.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that. Okay, the Authority is weird, but it's not weird because I know about them, but it's still like.
Who the fuck is the Authority? Who is that?
Yo, shut up.
No. I'm being honest. Like, who is?
It's like Midnighter. See, I don't know. I only know a little bit about them because they were in like a couple of comics. But they're not like my favorite. I've had like a couple, but I know it's New 52 because I read all the New 52. I was bugging New 52. But from the global, Authority, from global fame into relative obscurity, Superman Legacy will lead into the Authority, an ensemble movie about superhumans who have a less than idealistic approach to saving the world. It's kind of like Watchmen, but it's not. It's not like Watchmen. I don't want to put that on there. I don't put that stigma on there, but it's not like Watchmen. So he said James Gunn is going to do it, and he said the characters from Wildstorm, which launched in 1992 as an independent entity under the current DC Comics chief Jim Lee, and ultimately made an imprint on DC. The Wildstorm characters were later folded into the mainstream DC Comics universe when the company rebooted in the continuity with the New 52 initiative in 2011. 2011, New 52, wow. Gunn said that he and Stafford intend to do the same Wildstorm characters in the DCU. So it's been created by Warren Ellis. Brian Hitch as the Justified Means superhero team, an approach that appealed to Gunn and Safran, desire to diversify the storytelling within the DCU. It isn't just a story of heroes and villains, and not every movie and TV show is going to be about a guy versus a bad guy. I kind of like that. Gunn said that there are people that are very questionable, like at the Authority, who basically believe that you can't fix the world in an easy manner, and they take things into their own hands. They're like the kind of Jack Nicholson and A Few Good Men. They know that you want them on the wall, or at least they believe that. Gunn said that the film is being written now, but he declined to say who was the screenwriter. Now, Batman, Brave and the Bold. Okay. James Gunn said that it's going to do some Bat Family. But my take is this, yo. Since there's 2 Batmen, do you think they're going to be brave enough to give it be Dick Grayson?
I mean, they could do it. I mean, it's not like they're going to be...
It's like Damian Wayne and Dick Grayson, come on.
I mean, it's still Batman.
That would be the wildest reveal ever in the trailer.
But are they going to be like, oh, yeah, Batman died because he got transported back in time because of Darkseid, because of Final Crisis?
They could think of something before that, bro. Oh, my God. But do you think... Well, he said Wayne has been the first 8-10 years of Damian's life. Do you think Damian's going to be 10 years old? Or 12?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of it will work to have a kid. Personally, I mean, it would be ballsy to have a kid be all violent, but I don't know.
Right. Look, man. Look.
What?
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I want Dick Grayson to be the Batman of the DC. I mean, right now he could be the Batman until Bat Bruce comes back, and then.
But then they'll have to explain what happened. Like, are they going to be in depth about it? Is the audience going to be believable? I don't know.
Flash message was. I think they could do it, but they said that they're going to be But he said the project is based on the run of comics authored by Grant Morrison, who Gunn was exceptionally influential on the DCU. All of that, okay. And the comics writer Gunn's mentioned by the name Tanke, who had participated in the DCU's Writers Room Lee's Next Future Project. Supergirl, Women of Tomorrow. Listen. Supergirl, Women of Tomorrow is amazing. Kara, this is a different type of Supergirl. So you're not going to expect the one from the movie, from the TV show. Kara Zor-El is going to be on one in this movie. It's gritty, dark, a little hardcore.
Is it going to be the one that we see in The Flash?
No, God, no. Not she'll eat this girl for breakfast.
No, I'm talking about in the Flash movie.
No. It's kind of because it's Kara Zor-El. The one in the Flash movie is not Kara Zor-El.
No,
it's the one from Injustice.
Wait! What?
Yeah, it's the one from Injustice the comic.
How? Wait. Well, how?
I don't know, bro. It's not kal-el. Unless I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I don't remember him it being kal-el. Like, she has. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But that's not the same car, though. I don't know. But that Supergirl's gonna be much more hardcore and much more dangerous. And well, Woman of Tomorrow is really good. You can't get it out because it's sold out. So you're gonna have to get a hardcover. Hopefully, DC makes a hardcover because Woman of Tomorrow is sold out, and The Authority is sold out because of the announcements. So go to your local comic book shops and ask for it ASAP, or go get it right now because they are gone. You're not gonna be able to find. Also, buy the Milestone Compendium #2, which is out. Go get it. Icon on them. I like an Icon movie. That'd be dope. Anywho, but Swamp Thing. Bow, 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 bow. You make my heart say. Swamp Thing has a movie. Horror movie. Gonna be gritty, dirty, not like any other movie. It's gonna be by explaining further, Gunn references the initial reaction to the Guardians of the Galaxy joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The initial questions about how Rocket Raccoon will work staying next to Thor. The mashup quality wound up being the highest of the Avengers Award. Oh, that's why they picked Swamp Thing. Gunn said they're one-upping that approach with Swamp Thing. Oh, this is a much more horrific film, but we will still have Swamp Thing interact with the other characters he added, which is going to be cool because Justice League Dark has to be coming. Which Swamp Thing is pretty good. Ram V's run is pretty good. He's rivaling Alan Moore's run, which is Alan Moore is a savage, and I think you should read Alan Moore's run on Swamp Thing. If not, please, anybody read it. Everybody should read it. It's really good. Creature Commandos is the HBO Max series. The television show. It's the very first project greenlit by Stafford Gunn, who has written every episode. The show is already in production. Creature Commandos it's like. Okay, I'll read the thing. It's too much. Creature Commandos creators were first launched in 1980, and the premise features Frankenstein monsters teaming up with a werewolf, a vampire, and a gargan to fight Nazis in World War II. It doesn't appear that Gunn's version takes quite the same approach. Weasel, one of the characters from 2021's The Suicide Squad, is one of the commandos, along with Rick Flash's father, Rick Flash Sr. Animation. Gunn said allows their creative collaborators to tell stories that are gigantic, but without spending $50 million an episode. Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's Stafford cutting that down. And Zaslav's like, hey, cut the films. Hey, Gunn said that the actors that voice the characters in the show will play the characters in the live action later on. DC. Oh, that's cool. Oh, he also wants energy too. That's what he wants. So the video games, animated, TV live action, I don't know how that's going on. That's going to be very weird with video games, though. Because I think Injustice 3 is coming soon. Okay? Yeah. All right. Amanda Waller's show with the Focus Super Legacy. Season 2 of Peacemaker has been put on hold instead.
What? Oh. That's whack.
Well, and will appear alongside as the Davis as a continuation from that show. Oh, okay. Ended with the Waller's daughter, Latoya, outing Task Force X, aka the Suicide Waller on the run from the world. Okay, that's not bad. Along with Crystal Henry, she wrote Doom Patrol episodes. Okay, that's not bad. They are crushing it, and it said Doom Patrol. They said that Waller could be the greatest show ever, and she's gonna be running on the run after season 1 of Peacemaker. Go watch that. Peacemaker was a great show. Now, this is one I want. Lanterns. Listen, bro. My man said Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, True Detective. That's all I need to hear. Now, I'm kind of like, the math is mathing. I want Jessica Cruz, everybody else. He said other of them, they're going to be, he said the Green Lanterns are very important. The project is separate from the Green Lantern series that was being developed by Great Berlanti or HBO Max, which is no longer moving forward. Okay, so they canceled that. All right. So it's more detective. Oh, sorry, more True Detective style. It's gonna be sick. Hang, bow. Go look. Green Lanterns Lanterns is gonna be great. I'm hyped. I need it. I want that first, but I know it's gonna take forever to get that. For me, this is for Tevin. Paradise Lost is like a Game of Thrones story of an island of Themyscira before the birth of Diana. It's basically like It's just really about the political intrigue behind Society of All Women. Added James Gunn. How did that come about? What's the origin of the island of all women? What is the beautiful truth and the ugly truth behind all of that? The provocative title recalls the Paradise Island Lost comic series authored by Phil Jimenez. Phil Jimenez?
Yeah, Phil Jimenez.
And George Perez, which followed the Civil War on Themyscira. However, that directly involved Wonder Woman, which is going to be great. But I also mad Wonder Woman doesn't get greenlit. Kind of mad about that. I'm a little mad. And Paradise Lost is okay, but like, is it why we get Wonder Woman 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, there's Booster Gold. All right, Benny, how you feel about Booster Gold?
Bro, I mean, most of the shows that you just named, I had no fucking care.
Not at all?
No, I don't give a shit about a Waller show. I'd rather watch a Peacemaker 2. I don't give a shit about Paradise Lost because I don't really care about the women in Themyscira if it's not Wonder Woman. And I don't give a shit about Booster Gold because I'm like, I just don't care, man. Because like none of these, it's not what I want. I mean, like, I think what a lot of people want is just, I don't know, like, starting with all these like no name characters. Like, I feel like, I mean, the Swamp Thing, that's cool. I like that idea. I think that's awesome. But like, it's going to be a really hard sell. I mean, he hit a jackpot with fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, but then again, that was tied into the main MCU. Like, a lot of this stuff is going to be one-off shit, and I don't really give a shit. Like, everyone wants to make a Game of Thrones show, and I'm like, all right, cool. Good luck. Yeah.
Good luck. I think I can see something special about that. I can see that. At the end, they make the clay, one girl out of clay. It's go like, and then we do.
Yeah, but that'd be like what at the last episode.
Season 7, episode 5.
Yeah, about that. But I know a lot of people like Booster Gold because like he's your typical like hero loser. Like it's a lot of people that can relate to him personally. But I mean,
I want Chris Pratt to play.
I don't fucking know.
Really bad.
I mean, remember he's getting a lot of people. Like, he's getting a lot of people from Guardians of the Galaxy into the universe. But I don't know.
He wants to play
he said he doesn't want to play Bane. He doesn't want to ever play Lex Luthor.
He wants to play Lex Luthor.
No. Above Lex Luthor? No, play Bane. You'd be perfect for Bane. But he doesn't want to do Bane.
Yeah, I want Chris Pratt as Booster Gold.
I mean, it'll be a different type of Lex Luthor, but it's just like, no. Like, first off, you're Filipino, and Lex Luthor is white and American. I mean, yes, I get it. You can act and be an actor, but it's going to be kind of hard to see you as someone named Alexander Luthor. Like, I think Luthor is either a white person name or a black person name.
Look. Dave Bautista, John Cena, The Rock. I think Bautista's the actor. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, first off, he's been actually doing movies to act, and not just doing like bombastic, fucking stupid ass rock shit.
Yeah, but I also love The Rock. He's really good. But Bautista is the one that's like I kind of like. Oh, that guy's an actor. He's an actor.
The Rock is a fucking narcissist who thinks like he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. But that's why your movie got basically shut down.
Yeah, but I like Rock.
Well, plus when I heard that he has his contract mean his character can never fucking lose, I'm like, that's so fucking idiotic. I hate that.
Yeah, I don't. He don't want to put over nobody. Put over people, but it's fine. I think. I'm fine. I mean, Booster Gold's fine. Give me what you want.
I'm like, get your main 7 in order first before you start expanding.
And then plot on that.
Well, I mean, like, because, like, yes, Superman is the way to go. That's a good way to start. I mean, I think that's the best way to start. But, like, get your main 7 in order. I mean, like, your main heroes, because from there on you could literally diversify to a lot of shit. I mean, like, I don't know, but I get it. I mean, like, you all have an Elseworld stamp into this and blah blah blah, but I don't know. I mean, it's like resetting your entire universe for DC, and then your first movie is like Team 7. that's your starting off movie. It's like, who
Seven.
the fuck is Team 7? Well, it's a Waller team. It's Waller when she was younger and skinny and hot.
Don't do that. He said Team 7, though. I forgot about Team 7. Was it Black Canary on that team?
Not in the New 52 run.
That was Secret Society or something like that.
Secret 6, yeah.
Secret 6. He said
or something.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like, I don't, like, I get what you're trying to do.
What do you want? What do you want, Benny?
Just want Superman. I just want Superman.
You got
honestly, you know what would be really fucking cool? Honestly, another way to, like, reset your thing. Since you already own the fucking property, oh my god, bro. Doing Doomsday Clock.
Oh no.
Doomsday Clock.
Baby, come back.
You can't see me?
You can be all on me. Wait, what happened? Say it again.
Said do a Doomsday Clock.
Doomsday Clock?
Bro. If you want a story to have the respect for Superman and the importance of him, since you already own all those characters, why not? Bro.
My man's about to I
don't know, bro. I would love to see that. I mean, like, I think most likely, if we were to get that, we'll most likely get that in a fucking shitty-ass animated movie. But Doomsday Clock in live action, oh my fucking god. Even though that story got delayed as hell, bro.
Yeah, but still, that feels good. That was fire. That made you draw.
The fucking pure love and respect of Superman, and no matter how many times the universe gets rebooted, he's still there. He's still there.
Superman is him. Superman's him. I'm excited, man. Woo! DC Rebirth, baby. I guess we doing a I'm excited. I got what I wanted, but I didn't get what I typically just want a Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah.
Just give me another one. I don't want my baby to wait 17 fucking million years for a Wonder Woman movie. Like, I was thinking, but maybe a Gotham City Sirens. There's no way Margot Robbie's leaving. I think all James Gunn people are safe. There's no way Margot Robbie's not being in the DC Universe or something like that. I'm excited to see what happens. But this is going to be a wild roller coaster. But yeah, we talked about everything. Batgirl. He said Batgirl was not releasable, but he released Black Adam.
Just release it.
Shut it. So it's going to happen whether you like it or not, DC. Somebody's going to get it, and we're going to see it. And if it's good, y'all check it. We're not that nice with y'all saying movies don't exist. And not being terrible. And I'm just saying, every extended cut has been released from DC has been really good. I'm just saying. I'm not biased, but I'm just saying. I enjoy all the extended cuts better. It's ridiculous. Anywho, but what's your final thoughts, Benny? What's your final thoughts?
Hopefully everything that James Gunn has said and basically everything that he slated, hopefully it does come to fruition and there's no issues in between things. Honestly, I think DC will say, even though he has signed, that like the Superman movie is probably going to be his most important out of all the movies in the slate, because that's going to be your starting off movie. So that movie is going to be your make it or break it. And if what the description is true, then I like that. I like basically a keeper of peace and happiness in a world that doesn't really like that. Isn't like that. I think that's a good contrast, because that's type of world that we live in, where it's all basically negative, and to an extent, and having Superman there as the beacon of hope for the future is beautiful. I mean, I think that would be really cool. And hopefully, you have a good visual effects team and a great leading cast as Superman, but also a good score. So we'll see whether they get Michael Giacchino or maybe bring back John Williams. Ooh, I doubt it, but
Michael Giacchino, man. Michael Giacchino. Do it, man. I'm excited for the DC Universe. It's gonna be popping. Go DC Universe. We in there. I'm excited. Long live DC. We're doing great, man. We love both. We love you all. But that's it for the show. Benny, where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Benny J. Blanco and on Twitter at the Benny J. Blanco. And as he said in the beginning of the show, I have a book called Benny Boy, BENNIEBOY, screaming at you with the exclamation mark. That's on Amazon, Kindle and physical. But what about you, Sailor?
You can find me at Sailor Games 18 on TikTok, YouTube, which we got 300 subscribers, by the way. Thank you. Drink your water. Tell your mom and dad you love them. Happy birthday, Cade. Cade, ready? Happy birthday, baby.
We're going to see you soon.
Woo! See you. Love you. Have a good day.
Love
Bye.
you.
Go to the gym. Love yourself. Bye. All right. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. Ah.